And your tools of the trade, Fender Jazz bass. What attracted you to that?
Most of the time. Well,
Yeah.
as I say, there weren't that many basses available when I started. No American basses at all because of the trade embargo, you know.
Right.
It's almost historical, isn't it? What was happening with the EU right now.
Right.
You couldn't buy American instruments because the taxes were so high. Import duties were so high. So I started off with the German bass, half of the bass.
Right.
What I really wanted, and it was to do like a lot of young musicians. You see some of your favorite artists, and these are American guys, and they've got Fender bassists.
Jet Harris.
Yeah, Jet Harris, of course. I think Jet was one that probably had the first P bass in the UK.
Right.
But I remember that bands like the Treniers and D4 Bailey that played bass with, D4 Bailey Jr. actually played bass with Little Richard.
Okay.
All those guys, they had Fenders. Fender basses, and I wanted one of those. So eventually I got a P bass, and I had that in 1960. And we went to Hamburg, and the jazz bass had just come out.
Right.
62, and there's a guy there had one, and I played it, and I like the looks of it. I like the thinness of the neck.
Right.
I like the versatility of it, and I like the chrome plates. I must admit, I like the chrome as well. And shortly after returning from Germany, we did a show in Norfolk in the UK, and there was a guy in a band there had a jazz bass, and I said, I was talking to him, and he said, "Oh, I'm not really a bass player. I just got it from a guy. I bought it from a school teacher that's given up playing. I'm just playing bass in this band for the gig." So I traded in my jazz bass, my P bass, for his jazz bass, and I think £15 at the time. And he went on to be quite well known as Ian Hunter, you know. In
Mott The Hoople, sure, yeah, I've interviewed him, sure.
He actually lives near me in Connecticut.
Okay.
Oh, does he? Well, Ian's still got my P bass.
Oh, I'll have to ask him about that.
Yeah, he's still got it. And where are we? See if I can find it.
There you go, David. That's a scoop, a news scoop there.
I love it. I love it.
Pull this out of the cupboard. Lucky it's not always here, but it's a shortage of space and security. I store it, but that's it.
There it is.
Oh, I love it. I love it. With the ashtray included.
Absolutely, you got to have the hardware.
I put it back on.
Of course.
Oh, the best.